James, I know you're proud of the effort with 5 guys down, but for Elfrid to carry you throughout the way he did, can you just describe the way he kind of willed you throughout, kind of the same way he did Wednesday night in Dallas?
He did. He's the reason we really got off to a good start. He carried over his effort, his intensity, his will from the Dallas game in the fourth quarter to start the game. And we've talked about getting off to good starts, and Elfrid's energy, his focus, his will really started the game for us, and it carried through the entire 48 minutes. Really proud of him, really proud of his effort, his growth, the way he's leading this group, and his confidence right now.
Where have you seen the biggest growth in him over the last month and a half?
It's more of a mentality. It's more of an awareness, a feel, a confidence, the ability to just will his group to play harder, to play more focused, more intense, and it starts with him. And that's been his challenge as a rookie in this league. It's a very difficult thing to lead a group, and we've asked him to do that, and he's carrying that. He owns it, he's responsible to it, and we need that every single night.
Coach, the triple-double numbers are impressive, but the 10 assists and 1 turnover, talk about that for us.
Just an impressive line there. I mean, every time he came off the pick and roll, every time he got downhill, I felt like he made the right decision. He's finding open teammates, he's getting to the rim, he's finishing more, he's more confident, he's willing to step up to the free throw line. I thought his decision-making tonight was tremendous. And everybody fed off of that. I think we were moving the ball very well. We got some open looks, but we got 54 points in the paint again. And that's a credit to Elfrid Payton, Victor Oladipo, and everybody else that finished in that paint.
James, you're without 5 guys, you're without your second leading scorer, you lose the lead in the second half. Can you just talk about the resolve of that bunch to come back and take over the game late in the fourth?
Great resolve. And one of the biggest keys to the game was our bench production. There was a moment there in the third quarter where we needed some energy, a new group, a new focus, and we came in with our bench, and they really delivered for us. They changed that game, the momentum, the pressure on Aldridge, the rebounding effort, the pace of the game really changed with our bench. So you got to credit our group off the bench tonight. And then in the fourth quarter, our starters responded. We've been knocking on that door these last couple games. We've been knocking on that door, and today we got through. And I'm just really happy. I'm really proud of our group. It's hard to win in the NBA. It's hard to win a game in this league. And we've been knocking on that door against some very good opponents. And I'm really happy for them and proud of them that they get to absorb this win and carry this on to our next game.
There were a couple hustle plays there that Aaron Gordon provided in the fourth quarter. What did you see from him there in that final period that was beneficial to you?
I saw a competitive spirit, and that's his strength. He's a competitor. He wants to win. He's got great energy. He's a defender, and we saw that. He changed the game in a lot of ways. He got his hands on rebounds, deflected some passes, got a steal, got a putback, some energy plays that we needed to get through that game against a very good opponent. He was tremendous tonight.
Damian Lillard had only 2 points in the second half. I know you talk about how it's not one person, but how much did Elfrid's defense have to do with that?
His pressure really helped us tonight defensively. He was getting through screens. He's getting hit screen after screen with Lillard, and to fight through those screens, our bigs helped him with that. But if Elfrid doesn't get through the screens, it doesn't matter. And he had great awareness in the pick and roll, his effort to get through, to stay in front of Lillard, and to contest him. Just a great overall floor game for Elfrid Payton.
Victor didn't have the best shooting night tonight, but he was still able to make big shots when the team needed him to. He was still able to be aggressive. Is that an important part of his growth, his continued growth, that even when the shots aren't falling or he's getting to the rim, not getting the call, that he continues to stay aggressive and focus in on the game?
Yeah, we need him to be aggressive. He creates a lot for us, and even when that shot's not dropping or he's not getting as many shots, he's producing a lot of action for us on the offensive end. He's commanding a lot of double teams. He attracts 2 players, and he's moving the ball very well. He's making a simple play. He's not overcomplicating his offensive game right now, and we need that every single night. He's done a really good job.
James, there was a game about 2 weeks ago, Alfred was 0 for 8, and then he had another game, like 3 in a row, kind of downwards. And the first words out of your mouth were, I believe in you. What did you say to him? How did you help him get out of that rut and get him back on track?
Our players know we believe in them, and it's important that they know that. We trust them, and we put them in positions to succeed, and they respond. We believe in them, and that's not going to change. From player 1 through 15, that's why they're here. They wouldn't be here if we didn't believe in them. And I think all of us as individuals, as people, as human beings, when we know people believe in us, we respond better, we play better, we live life better. And that's what we're about, that's what our group's about, and I'm just really proud of him and the entire group.
Coach, individually, he had his noticeably more confident throughout the 4 quarters of the life. I mean, did you see the same thing? This guy is playing at a different level tonight.
I do see a different spirit, a different confidence, an aggressiveness that I think is new in the last 3, 4, 5 games. There's something different in his eye right now, and he makes us a very dangerous team when he's in that mode, and he's been that way the last couple games. So just a wonderful kid.
When he was walking off the court tonight, he barely smiled or anything like that. Maybe Dante got a smile at him in the postgame, but does the way he responds to success, what have you seen in terms of the way he responds to success that you see as part of his makeup?
He's a very humble kid, and I admire him for that. The humility he plays with, the passion he plays with, and his teammates feel that. He's a very competitive kid, and he doesn't get too high, too low. He stays in the moment, and he's about winning. And I think we saw that at the end of the game. He's the most happy guy, but he keeps his poise. He keeps the strength about him throughout the 48 minutes in the locker room, and our team really feeds off of that.
Everyone good? All right, 11:45.